Well, they are at it again, my friends. Another glitch in the system on this new record, Hymn of Zion. It just keeps happening, and now at this point, it's just comical. And I kind of love it, to be honest, because I love creating and crafting a sound that causes so much resistance. And by the way, I've been approached so many times today by so many people. I can't find the record. It's not on Apple. And I'm like, yes, it is. And I have to dig for the link and send it to them again. The point is it's buried beneath a million albums of mine. So it's very difficult to find. However, here's the cool thing. I've already heard of like 3 testimonies of people getting radically healed, like having actual healing over their bodies as they listen to this. And so I'm always praying, God, what is the anointing? What is the vibe? What is the calling on this collection of songs and this album? And I really feel like this one might be just healing, like healing in homes, healing in hearts, healing in bodies, healing in marriages, healing in families. So just want to encourage you as you go and listen, Hymn of Zion. This is my first studio record in 7 years. And these are songs that a lot of them I've been sitting on for 6, 7, 8 years, some of them, just waiting for the right time to release them. And I felt like this weekend was that time. And it's also historic, not just because we had, National Day of Prayer yesterday and just worship filling the White House and all kind of crazy stuff. But tomorrow we're going to be a part of what I believe will be the largest baptism in the history of the world, the largest synchronized baptism. And guess what? It's happening in California. This is why I'm dressed up tonight. I'm about to go to a gala, do a little worship and share about it. I mean, guys, this is historic. And I love God. Like he always does it in the places where you never think it'll happen, in the way in which people say it's impossible. California, the leftist state that's ran by crazy people, where they attack the church and they shut everything down and they let strip clubs and bars and casinos be open, but the church had to be shut down. And then the governor actually said, you can't even sing. I mean, it's insane, right? What we endured. But yet in the midst of that resistance, man, there is a resilient church that God has raised up in this state. And I'm so proud and I'm so honored to join with thousands of people tomorrow at Huntington Beach, like my friends, worship teams, churches from across the region. Of course, Oceans Church, the church that we go to, and our friends and our family. Like, we're so excited to see what God's going to do. Last year was historic. I believe this year it's going to be just another installment. And it just goes to show you, like the resistance, the pushback, the censorship, all the stuff that's happening, it is because there's another wave, guys, another wave of revival that's crashing on the shores of our nation. It's crashing on the shores of this state, and it's happening. And I was reading, just want to leave you with this tonight, Friday night, just the word. John 16 says this, verse 33. Jesus is saying, I've told you these things so that in me you may have peace. Now, in the midst of the strife and the drama and the controversy and the wars and rumors of wars and the economies and the political systems, in the midst of all this, that you may have peace. In this world, you will have trouble, but take heart. I have overcome the world. And so I actually get so excited now. I used to I used to hate the drama, the controversy. I used to hate all the resistance stuff. Now when we encounter it, I'm like, oh, there is a breakthrough coming on the other side of this. Like, there is a massive, mighty move of God if we just hang in there and we stick with it. And I'm encouraged, not by the weak attempts to push down the message or the sound here in America, but I'm encouraged by the persecuted church in the Middle East and parts of Africa, places that I've been recently, where they don't let nothing stop them. I mean, these guys are absolute Jesus freaks, right? And I am so encouraged by them, and I look at their faith and their boldness, and I'm like, man, if they can endure that, then we can hang in there with hope and with joy and press in and withstand all of the layers of resistance that the enemy might throw our way. So some of you out there tonight, you may be facing a lot of resistance. You may be facing different levels of it. I think when we sign up to follow Jesus in America, we don't realize that we will endure, in many ways, a lot of what he endured. Like the Son of God, perfect in all his ways. He endured hardship. He endured betrayal from his best friends. He endured Peter denying him. He endured, nonstop controversy, nonstop persecution and threats. And I mean, this was the path of Jesus. And if we want to follow Jesus, how can we not expect to experience that same kind of stuff? Now, obviously in America, it's tame. Thankfully, we're in a nation where we can gather on the beach tomorrow. Thousands of people. We can worship freely. We can baptize folks. But I'm telling you, this is a season where the enemy is going to try to do everything he can to come against this next wave, because it's coming, baby. And so I want to encourage you, today, if you're around California, join us tomorrow on the beach. I'm going to kick off worship, I think about 1:00 tomorrow. It's going to be so epic. We can't wait. So many of my friends are coming in and flying in, and worship leaders and musicians and pastors. And it's just friends, man. It's going to be one big family party. And then when you get a chance, download, stream the Hymn of Zion record. There's something on it. I could go song by song and talk about all the different songs and the sounds and the creativity that is really captured in as we crafted this. But I do believe it carries something to bring peace, to bring anointing, to bring healing. I'm excited, man. Already had testimonies of people getting healed. Maybe this is what God's going to use it for. Maybe this is why it's encountering such, weird resistance in many ways. So anyway, I pray that encourages you. God bless you guys. Tomorrow on the beach is going to be epic. You don't want to miss it. Listen, if God can do it in California, he can do it anywhere. And we're going to take the fire here on the West Coast, and we're bringing it out to Florida, May 23rd. We're going to do baptisms on 30A in North Florida. And then we're going to go down to Miami on the 24th, Port St. Lucie on the 26th. So we're going to take the fire on the West Coast and we're going to bring it to the East. And it's going to be an incredible summer of revival. Revive in 2025, baby. Bless you guys. Love you. I hope this encourages you. Take heart. He's overcome the world.